Hello, everybody. I talked to a lot of you today, and a lot of you have heard everything that I'm going to say, but that's okay. You can hear it again, and it'll definitely reinforce it to you. My name is Julietta Maffeo. For those of you who don't know me, I am an automation engineer here. So do any of you know what that means? No? So pretty much it's my job to make sure that the things that need to move on the machines do move. So how I got here is, like many of you, I went to high school, obviously, and when I was signing up for high school classes, they said, "Hey, Julietta, do you want to take a business class or an engineering class?" And I said, "My dad's an engineer, how hard can it be?" So, like many of you, that's what inspired me to become an engineer. So I went to South Park High School. In high school, I participated in Project Lead the Way. That's a program that does a lot of, it goes over engineering principles. So you do engineering and physics theory, you get wiring and circuitry, lots of, again, the basic principles that you would need. My teacher noticed that I really seemed to like the class, so he decided to ask if I wanted to join the Bots IQ program, which I know many of you do. And I said, sure. So for those of you who don't know what Bots IQ is, it's like BattleBots on TV, combat robotics. So that was also super fun, and I got to be a part of that. So that's super helpful because it gave me a lot of hands-on experience. I got a lot of CAD experience with that, and you get to have more creative freedom than you do in a lot of your classes. So that's another aspect that I really liked about it. And it also really emphasized teamwork, which is important not only in Bots IQ, but in the field. So all of this led me to develop a passion for engineering, which then I used that passion to continue my schooling. So I went to California, well, previously known as California University of Pennsylvania. It's now Pennsylvania Western California branch. I went for electrical and mechatronics engineering because I couldn't pick between the two. So I was like, why not do both? College is super fun. I got to continue doing combat robotics there, so we started our own team. And in the collegiate region, we went from doing 15-pound high school robots to doing 12-pound. We traveled across the country, and my team got a lot of first places, in Ohio, Connecticut, stuff like that. Something else that's really great that you get to do in college is you get to do a lot of super fun projects. So we did bridges, we made catapults, we did elevators, tons of stuff like that. We got to do personal research where I made a wind tunnel, and then we get to present that. So it really does give you a lot of experience, but not nearly as much experience as if you did an internship. So I had 2 internships when I was in college. My first internship, I did a research position, and pretty much we did swarm robotics. And if you know what that is, pretty much we had 50 robots that had one brain, so kind of how ants find food together, you simulate stuff like that. We made them play hockey, so that was pretty cool. That's something you could also do. So that was my first internship. But again, that was a research internship. My second internship, I actually worked here, and this was the most beneficial internship that I had because not only do you get hands-on experience like you do with a lot of these other things, but you actually get to talk to industry professionals, and you get to see what's expected of you whenever you work here. There's just a lot of things that you don't learn in college that actually having an internship teaches you, so it's really important. If I were to do anything differently, I would have probably in high school liked to have job shadowed someone. That would have been super helpful for me. And then another thing is I did my internships my senior years for both degrees, so I probably would have, seeked out an internship sooner. So my freshman, sophomore, junior years of college, that's probably the one thing that if I would do it again, I would just get more internships and more experience, or just work here as well, And then finally, so I talked to a lot of you today, and I know that a lot of you do Bots IQ. I did Bots IQ, and my biggest suggestion to all of you is try a ton of different things. If you find something you like literally you never know, but Bots IQ could become, lead you to have a job in engineering or, manufacturing one day. So that's my biggest suggestion. Just try a ton of different things. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk.